Live coverage of CES 2010 has been brought to you by 42nd Street Photo. Visit them online at 42photo.com.
Hey guys, Tom with BuyMeAniPhone.com here at CES, and as you noticed, it's a little bit quieter with this interview. We are at the Shure booth in the South Hall on day 2 of CES, and as you guys know, it's been really crazy. We've been talking to a lot of great companies. We're here today with Chris Lyons from Shure, and he's going to show us some of not only some headphones from Shure and earbuds that will go with your iPhone, but really kind of get into some higher end stuff for all you audiophiles out there. I know that we've covered a lot of headphones over last year between Macworld and CES this year, and we really want to show you these because Shure has been one of our favorite headphones in 2009, and I'm sure they're gonna wow us with stuff in 2010 too. So Chris, thanks for taking some time out of your day. I know it's crazy, you got a lot of people to talk to, so we really appreciate you taking some time out to show you some of the new stuff.
No problem.
So tell us what we're looking at, and what makes them great for iPhone and just people that love their music.
Well, first is something that a lot of your listeners will be maybe familiar with already, the SE115M Plus, which is our popular entry-level earphones, the SE115, but in a special version just for the iPhone, the iPod Touch, and other iPods that integrates the microphone for speaking as well as the answer end control button and the volume up-down control. So now you can control the volume on your iPhone, you can skip tracks, you can pause music, or when you want to do something else, take a call or whatever. And like all Shure earphones, it comes with the interchangeable sleeves in soft foam and soft rubber, so you get a great fit. They don't fall out when you're exercising, and they also block background noise. So you can be on a plane, on a train, riding your bike at the health club or whatever, and you're in your own little world. You're completely isolated.
Great. And these are kind of the second generation, so to speak, of the SE110s.
Yes, that's right.
So you guys will be familiar with the SE110s. These are the second generation, so I think that you guys will really like these.
Right.
What else really differentiates this from another product?
Well, the great thing about Shure earphones is that they combine great fit and great comfort, which for a lot of people is a huge hurdle in itself, just finding earphones that won't fall out, with a new level of sound quality. And a lot of people are really surprised at how different the sound is between the standard earbuds that come with your player and when you get into a premium pair like this. It's really like night and day. You hear things you didn't think you were going to hear. You notice things in the music you didn't even know were there, and you can hear dialogue, you can hear effects, you can hear things when you're watching a video without jacking the volume up really high.
Depending on your music taste, that's good or bad.
Exactly right. Yeah, it depends what you're listening to. But it really takes your listening experience to a whole new level. And if people are looking for a step up and want something that's better, but it's not too expensive, for $120 you get a great sounding pair of earphones that feels great too. And
drivers in that are?
Yeah, this is a dynamic driver, single dynamic full range driver, comes with the interchangeable sleeves. Compared to the 110, it's the same overall size and shape, but it's got a little bit more low end beef to it than the 110 did. So if you're into music, you like a little bit more thump to it, the 115 is really a fun earphone to listen to.
Yeah, these guys like thump. Great, so those are the 115M Plus, specifically for your iPhone, iPod Touch, and then we're moving over to the 425s, right?
Now this is
425s.
This is one of the new models we're previewing here at CES called the SE425. And one thing you'll notice right off the bat that's different than other Shure earphones, this is kind of a new feature for us, is that the body of the earphone unplugs from the cable at the earphone body like that. So if you have any problem with an earphone cable failing with a break or something like that after a few years, you just have to replace the cable. You don't have to touch the earphones. You don't have to replace those. Just snaps on. It's a very reliable, professional type connection like that. It also swivels, so that once the earphones are in your ear, if the cable moves around a little bit while you're running or exercising, it doesn't tend to wiggle the earphone out. It's got some give to it.
Amazing. I mean, that was one of our favorite features of these headphones, guys. As simple as it may be, just to be able to detach the cord and have a little bit of swivel in there, that's phenomenal.
Right. Now the 425 is actually one of our higher end models. It actually has multiple drivers. So where the 115 was a single driver, the 425 is a dual speaker. So now you got a separate woofer and a tweeter with a crossover, all packed right into that little housing there. So when you split the sound between two drivers, each one does a better job of its respective range of the sound. So you get better bass, you get more transparent highs, a better sense of spaciousness all around. It really takes it to a new level. And it sounds great if you're into rap or hip hop or rock, especially if you're into live music or classical or something. You get much more depth and openness from it. Now the 425 is the dual driver model. That's going to come in both clear and a metallic color, like a silver sort of platinum here. But in addition to that, we've also got the top of the line, which is the 535, which is a triple driver earphone. So in that same small size housing, you've now got two woofers and a tweeter built in there. And we run two smaller woofers instead of one big woofer because it's actually even more efficient and the transient response is better. The bass is even tighter than the 425. Now the 535's got a little bit more of a warm sound, whereas the 425 is a little bit flatter and more neutral. So it depends on your personal taste what kind of sound you like. But people listen to the 535 and their mouths just fall open because it's such a really great earphone to listen to.
Awesome, man. We were talking before, the 425s, guys, for you guys that do a lot of video editing, that'll give you a real true sound, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you'll be able to hear a lot of everything. So if you're really into the detail on your audio editing, on your videos, or any type of audio editing, you're going to hear a lot more on that. And then when you get up to the 5 series, it's going to be a lot warmer, a lot more for the music type of aficionado.
Right, right. It's an earphone that really is designed for just pleasing musical reproduction. The 425 is really aimed at something a little bit more neutral and a little bit more analytical. We actually are going to be supplying a lot of 425s with our in-ear monitoring systems for stage monitoring for musicians. And musicians are really critical. They need to hear a lot of mid-range and a lot of highs to get rhythmic cues and things like that. So we're all about accurate sound and reliability and long-term wear like that with musicians.
And don't get us wrong, guys, either. When you're listening with the 4s, you're still going to love them. But you'll get a lot truer sound, for that higher end video and audio editing.
Right.
And then the 5s will be, the 535s will be a little bit warmer for you.
One thing that a lot of people forget is that everyone's ears are different. And so we can take the same exact pair of earphones and you can have a very different perception of it than I will have just because our ears are different.
Right.
So one person might absolutely love this and think it's ideal and not like the 535, or vice versa. So the best thing to do is to try them out and really audition it for yourself and see what you think of it. It's a very personal sort of experience.
Well, awesome, Chris. I mean, we love Shure stuff, and the past year you guys have been really, really good to us, and helping us with some review samples and getting your stuff out there and really letting the viewers know what you have to offer. And we want to thank you for taking some time here at CES.
No problem.
And guys, make sure that you check out their site. You guys know it. It'll be in the sidebar. It'll be in the description. Go check out all their products. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. It's Tom Moccia, TOMMOCCIA @BuyMeAniPhone.com. Guys, make sure you follow us on Twitter. It's Twitter.com/BuyMeAniPhone. And as always, you can always follow Omar and I personally for the more intricate details of our lives. So thanks, Chris. We appreciate it. We look forward to seeing more great innovations from Shure, and I'm sure that our viewers will love checking these out.
Well, thanks for coming. It's our pleasure.
Great, guys. We'll be bringing you more stuff from the show floor here at CES 2010 in Las Vegas, Nevada. And guys, when you're at CES, you only have time to put like $5 in a slot machine. So we'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day.